we don't do mediocre. We don't just do things for the sake of it. When you're doing something, make sure that you put in all the effort to give good results at the end of the day. I am an analytical scientist.
Yeah.
That was for the catalysis people. So, and we know Sasol and catalysis is a big thing.
Yeah.
So when I start something, I'm finishing it. So I always knew first year I knew I was going to get my PhD. I think that's also a little bit of a difference between the engineers and the scientists. So we have to, I don't know if it's that way still, but the minimum or your entry requirements was a PhD. And I think it was that because it shouldn't be, oh, I'm coming in and I'm trying to do this for you. It's what do you need help with and how can I help you? How can I use my skills to help you with what problem you have on the plant?
Like for them to survive in this environment, what advice would you give them?
If you're doing what you like, stick it out. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
You kind of also need to grow a thick skin. I think not taking things too personally will definitely help you because...
Why?
What kind of question is that? Why? Because someone has to do it.
Someone has to do it.
How I think as a person is how I think as a runner as well. Yeah. So it's you can't give up. You need to fight. Like this is hard, but you will get through it. It's fine. Again, someone said that my professionalism is top tier. Wow. You're welcome, Sasol.
Okay. Welcome to P Squared Podcast. Today I have Chandre, Willemse. Ma'am, welcome to P Squared Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we're gonna have a good time. You see, I like your smile. Well, your favorite cards are here. Just pick 3 random cards for me and then give them to me. So let's go. Okay. Perfect. Well, first one. What 2 items would you grab if your house was on fire? Funny enough, we spoke about it. That's when I was there.
Let me think. Cell phone.
Cell phone?
Cell phone. I would have said photos, but I mean everything is on your cell phone. Cell phone and my comrade's medal is coming with me. My comrade's medal is coming with me. I know.
Documentation.
I know.
Bank, just
my comrade's medal. I worked hard for that thing.
Well, when you go to Home Affairs, you have to explain why you're not a South African.
I will just show them my comrade's medal. That speaks South African.
No, it doesn't. Okay, second one. If someone you loved was very sick but could not afford the medicine to get better, would it be okay to steal the medicine?
Are you going to ask me why? Is it just a yes?
Would it be okay?
Is it a yes or no question?
Yeah, would it be okay to steal the medicine?
If the person couldn't afford?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Like, can you just call the police?
It's fine. I'll go to jail. It's
you
fine.
Go to jail.
I'll go to jail. If it's going to save the person.
Yeah, but can you go to jail for
stealing medicine? Probably
Panado.
But stealing is stealing, eh?
Yeah, okay.
There'll be consequences.
We can't quantify stealing. Okay. What are the most important things your parents have taught you?
Oh, to respect others. That's probably like a big deal. My mom is probably going to watch this, so I need to make sure that I give proper answers. So respecting others, obviously, helping those out in need. Don't try to be better than everyone else. Be humble. I think it's very important to be humble. And know where you came from.
Yeah. See. say someone who's from Belhar in
Oh,
Western Cape?
well, Cape
Yeah.
Flats.
Okay, first.
Cape Flats.
Okay. Okay, cool. You've been this side for, I'm just going to assume, 10, 15 years?
Just 10 years. Just over
10
10
years, just over
years.
10 years. How was the transition like?
Different. So I didn't transition to Johannesburg. So I just finished studying and then
Yeah.
I had to move to Vanderbijl Park, so the Vaal Triangle, which for a city girl is
Careful, I'm from
No, I'm
there.
just gonna say it's very different. It's very, very. You can't compare the Vaal Triangle
Yeah.
to when you've come from city like Cape Town. It was something to get used to, but I would like to think that I'm very good at transitioning into new phases.
Yeah.
So yes, it was hard because I think it was the first time I'd ever been away from home, and it was kind of permanent because I knew when I left Cape Town that I was leaving Cape Town.
You're leaving Cape Town.
I knew that I wasn't going to be going back.
Okay. You're the first person from the Western Cape that I had.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Because every
Johannesburg
time-
is home.
Okay.
I see your eyes going, Johannesburg is
This is the
home.
first time.
Yeah.
Because every time after the training or after my training, I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go back. And then it turns out 5 years later, you're still here. 10 years later.
But also remember, when EITs, I want to say, for example, come to a place like the Vaal Triangle or like Secunda, they're very young.
Yeah.
I was in my late 20s when I moved this side. So I think the maturity level is also a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, I knew when I left Cape Town that I'm not going home
done.
anytime soon. Yeah.
I had my good time.
Yeah, we're working now. Like, we're grown-ups now.
Okay. But what did your early environment, just with the transition, what did your early environment teach you that still serves you today?
What do you mean
your early environment, whatever you learned from Western Cape while still there, it still serves you still when you get, even in Joburg?
Oh, sure. I don't know, because I think I almost want to say I became an adult post moving from the Western Cape, because I was still not living the student life, but I was a student in the Western Cape. So I almost feel like I grew up when I left.
Yeah.
Because then your independency starts to kick in.
Out of the comfort zone. You come to a new place here.
Yeah.
Okay. And you studied your honors, BSc honors, and masters in Western Cape.
I did everything in the Western
Cape.
Oh, sorry. You mean the university?
Yeah, university.
Yeah, so I did my undergrad, honors, and masters at the University of the Western Cape.
Then
UWs.
PhD at
Stellenbosch. Yes.
Staying around the corner. Is it not close by? I'm just trying to think.
So, where we used to live in Belhar, it's very close to UWC. So it's literally like you take a taxi or you could walk. And then my parents moved. And then I was closer to Stellenbosch, but that wasn't the reason why I changed universities.
But you did your studies back to back, no break.
Again, I'm kind of a finisher. So when I start something, I'm finishing it. So I always knew first year I knew I was going to get my PhD. First year.
Yeah, that's a lot of years.
I know, and back to back, no, it's longer than studying to be a doctor.
Yeah.
A medical doctor doesn't study. I think, what is it, 8+ years?
Yeah, 8+.
Yeah, no, because I didn't think I would want to go back again. I think it's harder to study, to stop, and then to start. So I was like, we might just as well finish this.
You don't want to be a double agent working and...
It's hard. That's a hard life.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. But looking back, when involved in a high school, you have to choose what you want to be, whatever you want to be, your career. You always had chemistry. That was it.
Scientist. I always wanted to be.
That's it.
So, high school, I was in grade 8, right? And a friend and myself, we walked into, so back then, if your teacher wasn't at school, you had to go to another teacher's class, and we happened to step into a physics class. And I remember the teacher's name was, I think, Mr. Mannering, and he was busy doing some type of equation on the board. And I told my friend, he was busy balancing, and I'm like, I think I'm going to do this. I had no idea what was on that board. Absolutely no idea. And that was the first step. And then also, so I went to a very public school, but we had some very good teachers there. And one of them was our life orientation teacher. And what she did was she would take us to career days. So I think we were also in grade 10, so obviously I chose physics, not for the physics part, because I was very bad at physics, but for the chemistry part of it. And then we went to this career day at UWC, and then we happened to walk to the chemical science table. And I thought it was so cool because the lab technicians were busy doing titrations, but they were making colors. So he was going from red to yellow to green. And I was like, I definitely chose the right thing. I'm going to be doing this one day. Not knowing that that's not all that is chemistry, but I just thought it was so cool.
Oh, okay. But did it change over time? Or I guess it changed over time because you back to back continued with it. So I guess that the love for chemistry started then.
Yes. I only doubted once once. Okay. So the transition from high school to varsity was tough, right? Okay. And I think we all know that you start with a very big class and then it starts to thin out. Yeah. And I think the first 6 months was very hard for me, and to a point where I had a form in my hand and I was going to deregister, and I was going to become a biochemist.
Okay.
I was going to become a biochemist. I was going to drop chemistry because it's too hard. I don't remember what changed my mind, but I had the forms and it was filled in and it was signed. But I never went and took the forms in, and I was like, okay, it's 6 months. Let's just give this a shot. And for some odd reason, it changed. And after that 6 months, I fell in love with chemistry. It's probably the best subject that I had. I was a better student than I ever was in high school after that. So my love for chemistry just grew and grew and grew.
Very, very great. Okay. Then you talk about like the transition from high school to varsity. What was like your transition then from academia, being a student, coming here, being an adult, working?
So it wasn't that difficult because when you're doing your PhD, you're kind of already stepping into that other world. Yeah. So even the transition from that final years of studying to working, again, for the scientist, you immediately step into your career. So with what I had studied, I did walk into R&T, and they could put me in front of the systems that I did my PhD on, regardless of what type it is. I could learn it and I could do the work. Yeah. So I think that's also a little bit of a difference between the engineers and the scientists. So we have to, I don't know if it's that way still, but the minimum or your entry requirements was a PhD. And I think it was that you immediately step into something or a place like R&T and you can start working. You can start generating money, basically.
Oh, it's like something you used to.
So it wasn't far. So obviously I rotated, but I mean, what I studied was geared to a specific place within R&T where I could step in and start working.
Very good. Yeah. Then your PhD focused on 2D liquid chromatography for complex phenolic mixtures. For those that are unfamiliar with the whole thing, like, can you explain why it matters and what excited you about your research?
The fact that you're asking me something that I did
I know.
10 years ago. And it's so far removed from what I'm doing.
You know what?
But,
just be happy and ask anything about your research that you did in 2011.
So the easiest way to describe what I did was, first of all, my complex mixture was wine. So my sample matrix that I worked on was wine, and you basically had to do separation chemistry. Okay. So you'd have a certain component that you'd want to separate on a specific instrument. And in this case, it was liquid chromatography. And for the PhD, you had a second instrument. So you had two liquid chromatography instruments. You'd separate it in one dimension. Mm-hmm. And then you take that same component and you separate it again. Okay. And then you get like a 2D structure of it. So instead of having wine that you inject into the instrument, obviously after doing sample prep and all of that, and you have that in this wine, there's not just one component, but for some odd reason, when you inject it, you just see a blob.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do 2D HPLC, you'll have the blob, and then in the second dimension, you'll be able to separate the blob out, and then you can identify the specific components. So it was taste components that you were identifying, basically.
Yeah. When you're explaining this, I'm thinking about a distillation column. So.
No. Same thing. Exactly. It's just, I wanted to say it's the old school way of, yes. I don't like where you get the little dots and then you separate. So it is basically a distillation
I'm
column. It's just in this case, it's more of an instrument that does the work rather than the old school distillation columns.
Yeah. Okay, that's really good. Then you said you've been placed in the hydroformulation and being placed in the hydroformulation and plant support team. What you didn't have like a exposure to that prior, let's put it that way. So what helped you adapt quickly to that environment?
It's also like you need to make do with what you have. So I am an analytical scientist.
Yeah.
That was for the catalysis people. So, and we know Sasol and catalysis is a big thing. Yeah. I must say it was probably the scariest part of my career, and it was the first rotation I had to do, was to be in a catalysis team. I think doing plant support helped me a lot, because plant support doesn't just focus on one aspect. There's something wrong on the plant.
Yeah.
Use your skills to try and troubleshoot and fix it. I had a lot of good mentors, good technical support leaders, good managers during that time. And they are very pro SIT, EIT new person to actually just learn the ropes. Because I think when you get there, the whole point is for you to be better or to become better or to become that Sasolite. So, that's Sasolite.
I'm not going to say it, but your blood is dead. Okay. But you mentioned like the plant support, everybody involved, like technicians. Like from someone who's like coming from the chemistry side, how do you like bridge the gap between the plant engineers, the research and department team, lab technicians? What skills must you have? Different people.
Of course. Yeah. And also I think I was very fortunate. So I spent time obviously in the catalysis R&T group, but I also spent like a few months doing the actual. So I was on the one side where I was the R&T scientist or the scientist doing the plant support, but then I happened to go onto the other side where I was working for the plant for 6 months, being their specific scientist to help them there. I think what helps a lot is when you are in that environment, getting to know the people, how they work, being interested in what's happening on the plant, because it actually helps you when you transition back to your R&T or to whatever department or group you are in, because now you've built that networks. So it just makes it so much easier, because it can become very difficult, because what plant engineers does and what R&T does is very different. So you need to make sure that that lines of communication of how we do things is kind of set, because it shouldn't be, oh, I'm coming in and I'm trying to do this for you. It's what do you need help with, and how can I help you? How can I use my skills to help you with what problem you have on the plant? I enjoyed my time getting to know the plant, getting to know how you do things. Being an engineer for 6 months was cool. I'm going to say it. It was
cool. Being an
cool.
engineer for 6 months.
Yeah.
You got that exposure for 6 months. That's good.
It's better than nothing, eh?
It's better than nothing. Then there's this one. I was like, this one I'm just going to read it as it is because I don't know how. So you picked up new techniques like pyrolysis, GCMS. That's how you call it, GCMS.
Gas chromatography.
Okay. So how do you stay curious and committed to learning even after your PhD?
So I have been curious before getting that PhD. I think I'm still a very curious person. So it doesn't mean, so for whatever area I'm in, I always want to know, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? How can I do that? So any type of work that sparks interest in me makes me curious. So even if someone is presenting something, but it must spark my interest, obviously. But I just think I'm curious by nature. Because those techniques I knew nothing about when I started. But it was like, I see an opportunity. Someone needs help here, or someone is leaving the team and they need expertise there. I might just as well see if I can figure out how to do this as well.
That's great. Do you miss research? You miss writing papers? Research
will always be, I think, in my blood. Even the work that I do now requires research. So I don't think I can miss it because it's part of my work today still.
Yeah.
And we write, like, that will also never leave us because you still need to write Gate 1 reports or reports. So I can't miss something that I'm still using, just in a different type of way.
You're still using? Okay. Then there's this one that I pick specific thing. Like for someone that is, let me see, there's someone that is in forget about your position now. It's exactly someone that's transitioning from varsity to petrochemical space. Like for them to survive in this environment, what advice would you give them?
Is that a hard one? What advice would I give someone who's coming fresh from varsity into a space like Sasol or petrochemicals in general?
Sasol?
I think, first of all, if you're doing what you like, stick it out. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
You kind of also need to grow a thick skin. I think not taking things too personally will definitely help you, because people have bad days. Yeah. When there's things going on in operations, don't take it personally. It's just like you're in the big world right now. So I would say you need to definitely grow a thick skin if you're coming from varsity to petrochemicals or to any other industry, and you want to make it work.
Yeah. See. Yeah, then for some of our God's favorite child, I've never been in a plant. this is for them.
Oh my word.
What's the most important lesson you learned during your time at the plant operations that you think every young scientist should know? I mean, I feel like you touched on it when you were explaining the plant.
And I think the relationship building,
Yes.
I think for me, that's the one thing I take away from working on the plant. You can learn all the skills, you can learn from people there, but the relationships that you walk away from, I think you have forever. And even now when you're sitting in business somewhere, there's always this one plant person that you want to quickly call, or that can bridge the gap for you.
Yes.
When you need to speak to someone else on the plant that you haven't necessarily built a relationship with. Yeah. So I think we mustn't shy away from spending time at the plant. I think there's some valuable lessons to learn, some good people to meet, and also to get a sense of what actually happens behind the scenes.
Yes. Well, some of us are still behind the scenes.
One day.
One day. When I make it in life, I'll come to you. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be like you. So fast forward, You're now working in Sustainability Opportunity Incubation, I call it that.
Mm-hmm.
What does that actually mean? Like, I was thinking about, I was like,
The name is
no,
very...
actually, I'm not going to do a research about this one. She's just going to tell me about it.
So, simply put, and now I have to do this very good because I do not want my boss to see this and think, Chandre, like, how
We
could
do
you
this
not,
every
like, how could
day.
you not be able to describe what it is that you do? So if I had to describe it, so I know my title says Opportunity Incubation or something like that, but I'm actually in the innovation and incubation space. So yes, we incubate, but we also deal with the innovation side of it. So gathering ideas, so harvesting ideas and taking it through the whole process of from harvesting the ideas, screening it to see if it makes financial sense, if it makes strategic sense, and then it'll go into a little bit of a pre-gate assessment just to see if there's actually value in the idea, and then it goes through like the almost what P&E does, then it goes through a gate one. So all we are doing is we currently are looking at those, we love white space ideas, so all those wacky ideas that we think if we see a business case for it, or business case for future Sasol for it, is it something that we could make money from essentially? So even something as building a new business, we will assess something like that as well.
Something engineer. So if anything that comes to P&E, I know you vetted it and everything.
Yes, so so from us it could either we also see based on the opportunity where the idea needs to go. So it might not necessarily go to a P&E, it could actually go to business building. And they might be the ones, because I think we're trying to focus a lot on the business of the future, at least our area. So we do look at the opportunities of today as well, because remember, we need to make sure that we have a sustainable business. So we need to fix today to be able to have tomorrow, because we can't just move on to tomorrow. So we do look at the business of today ideas as well, which there are a lot of, but we're also trying to divvy it up between looking at any opportunities for future Sasol.
Yeah. And there's one thing that I looked at when I was looking at your LinkedIn page. You never stayed at one environment for more than 3.5 years. You are going there now, so it means you have to get to another position again.
You and I are thinking the same thing. I think this conversation has come up internally, and you are right. I think I did R&T for three odd years. That's now permanent, and then moved to Sandton, but was a portfolio integration analyst for 3 years, and then I think I outgrew the position and then got into the opportunity incubation. I think my head is thinking of the next growth opportunity. It just hasn't come my way yet, because I'm very specific in terms of what it is that I want to do. And it might not necessarily be a jump. It might be a lateral move. For me, I don't have a problem with that, because there's certain skills that you learn when you're doing a lateral move. So now I'm thinking about it. It's on the radar. What it is, I think I know. I just need the position to be created.
Okay. But like with your current position, like you're far out from the chemistry side. Because I know as you go up the ranks, like you lose that. You miss it.
I think I will. So
you had your fair share.
So let me say it like this: I probably will never go back to a laboratory environment again. I definitely outgrew. Like, I can't see myself doing that. I think in my heart of hearts, I'll always be a scientist. Chemistry will always be in my heart of hearts. But I think I leverage skills from that time of my life, not necessarily the chemistry per se. And obviously, if I read something or if I see something, I can connect the dots. But I think I'm happy where I am right now, in terms of how I've progressed from where I started to where I am right now. I think if you want to stay in a chemistry type of environment, then you can probably stay in R&T or you'll stay at university. But for me, I think as I became more proficient in a certain skill or a certain group that I was in, I would always feel like, okay, so I feel like I've done what I've needed to. Now I need to go on to the next challenge. So where I am right now has been the next challenge from all the different areas that I've been in. Chemistry will always be in my heart, but yeah.
Yeah. It's like a lost lover.
Like a lost lover. It's not lost. It's roaming. It's roaming somewhere.
Okay. Just say. Let me see. For young scientists who want to move beyond the lab mission and into sustainability, where should they start?
If it was me back then, because obviously I went through the job channel.
Yeah.
Even as an EIT now, I would say reach out to the managers in sustainability or in strategy and offer up your services. Tell them or say to them, hey, this looks like an interesting space. How can I get involved? If it's something that you really want to do, and I think it goes beyond just strategy and sustainability. I think if you want to go into any other area than where you are right now, you're going to need to offer up your time. And you have to reach out to people, offer up your time and say, I find this interesting. I would like to get involved. No one is going to say no. They'd say no, not now, or I'm busy right now, but no one is just going to reject you. We welcome any resources.
Yeah, that's one thing I realized when I got here. You know, when you get here, like, you're afraid to speak to people, but people are always welcome to just help or anything. They feel they can just help.
Because I think it does feel a little bit intimidating, especially if you're not a very talkative person, then it's going to feel a little bit intimidating. Also, you feel like, I can't speak to a VP, like God's favorite child also said, because she can't speak to VPs. But I mean, you sometimes feel like you can't, and you can.
Yeah.
You sending that email to just introduce yourself, it's already a step in the right direction. Because like you just said, no one is going to be mean and say, I don't have time for you.
Yeah.
Like that's just not how we operate.
You talk to your manager, don't talk to me. Oh, okay. So we talked too much about the work related stuff.
Okay.
I got some inside info. What do you think I got?
It must be a lie.
But
you got inside info.
Yeah, I got some inside info. This person stays where you from?
Belhar.
Exactly. Yeah.
No.
Swear.
Okay,
Or like if you can't give me information, I'll just find my own people.
How are you finding these people?
Hey, digital footprint.
Oh wow. I thought I was like good with like containing all of that.
Yeah, that's not this is what happens when you have a laptop and you stay overnight.
Now I want to know, what did this person say?
We'll come back to it.
You can't get that's so mean.
So let's look. Yeah, talk discipline, balance, and personal life, right?
Okay.
That will come at the end, personal life.
Oh, okay. Okay, starting out with that.
Yeah, starting out nice first.
Okay.
So be on a good side. So when you kick me out, then we'll be done with the conversation.
Okay.
So you ran 2 oceans and Comrade Marathon this year. Why?
What kind of question is that? Why? Because someone has to do it.
Someone has to do it.
So I think it started last year when I did my first 2 oceans. So I did my first 2 oceans last year. I don't know. I feel like I'd been running for a while. And you get to a point where it's like, what's next? What challenge is out there next?
So what now? After you did Comrades, what's next?
The world is no, but it's on my bucket list. I was going to say the world is my oyster. And yes, 100 miler is on my bucket list because I mean, I've done Comrades now. Why can I not do? Comrades gives you confidence. Eh? Like you have immense confidence. Okay. I'm like, 100 milers on the bucket list. I think I love running. It's my outlet. It makes me a nice person.
It makes you a nice person. That's
running
why.
makes me a nice person. I can deal with the world.
So if you don't run, you become not.
It's tough, eh? If I don't run, it's tough. I become someone else.
You didn't run today. Look at you. Be nice to me.
Because I'm still on the endorphins from the week. See, so you get residual endorphins.
Okay.
So
by the time I leave you, I would have finished all the results.
all of it. Then whomever is like I'm talking to after this, sorry for them.
That's tough. Well, 2 Oceans, Comrade Marathons, now a 100-mile coming. Massive achievement, for sure. But with the enjoying sports, what has it taught you about mindset and resilience that you can apply in your professional life?
So for me, running is Chandre and Chandre is running. So for me, disciplined, that's me. Consistency, that's me. And those are the 2 like building blocks for running. Because if you can't be consistent and you're not disciplined, then you must just stop what you are doing. And for me, those are already 2 things that I always apply in my life, whether it be professional or personal life. Hence why I say I can't distinguish the 2 from one another. How I think as a person is how I think as a runner as well. So it's you can't give up. You need to fight. Like this is hard, but you will get through it. It's fine. So for me it's the same.
That's why I usually say like all these things are transferable skills. Whatever you learn, that you can just apply them. You explain it better than I would. Then since you're curious, you like doing things that shouldn't be done, running comrade.
Shouldn't be
it's
done.
Fine.
Who said comrade shouldn't be done?
It's fine. It's fine. I told you, your blood is... Because that's what they're doing on the other side.
Oh, okay, yeah. Those that we will not mention.
Yeah, you though. But anyway, I'm just going to zip it there. Why now? You're trying to do something else. High Rocks next year?
Oh, but you see, we must keep it fresh. So I will always run, but you must keep it fresh. You must challenge yourself to do other things. Yes, High Rocks seems like it's pretty tough, but it looks exciting. I think there's a little bit of a thrill out of doing something new that is different. And most people are doing High Rocks is like, what is it, the new CrossFit? So
new CrossFit,
we might just as well dip our toe into that bucket.
No. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do that part, but...
No, me neither.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know. We just do.
After you die.
We just do.
You just do. Okay. So, you're going to be training for a High Rocks event. And then, why don't you eat after 7 p.m.?
Who said that? Oh my gosh. Why don't I eat after 7 p.m.? Is that a question?
Yeah. Why don't you eat after 7 p.m.?
Because some of us go to bed at 8 o'clock because we are up at after 4 o'clock in the morning. So who eats after 7 p.m.?
And everybody in the audience.
There's no time for digestion there.
Yeah, that's what my grandfather does. Like, if the food is not ready at 7 p.m., it's like, no, I'll eat tomorrow.
I'll have a cup of tea.
You just
no. It's just like, I'd rather have a cup of tea, but after 7 p.m., that's late. Unless you are someone that's probably going to bed at 10. But I mean, I'm not that person, so I'll have a cup of tea. That's fine.
Okay. So, all these activities that you're doing and not eating after 7 p.m. and still managing to perform at work, where do you find the balance?
I'm a very routine driven person. So I'm the person that doesn't snooze when the alarm goes off. The alarm goes off, we're up.
To the book.
We're up. We do what we need to do and we get through the day. Like, I don't know.
You don't go on feelings.
No, there's no time. There's really just no. I think there's a time for everything.
Yeah.
But most of the time, for me, there's a routine. We know what we need to do to get through what we need to get through that needs to be done during the day. Running needs to fit in somewhere. So, the day is structured in such a way that I know which days I'm running, which day I'm doing short runs, long runs, whatever other activities. because otherwise I'll never find the balance. Remember, you can be so swept up in work sometimes that you forget that you're supposed to have a personal life as well.
Exactly.
I remember when I started, I used to just work as an SIT the first like year or two. And then I realized this can't be it. Like, you cannot be working from 6:30 and then until 6:30 because you want flexi time and all of that. It makes you a better employee, a better person, a better whatever if you are at least trying to balance your life and do the things that also make you happy.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forget to mention this one.
Oh.
You're doing a lot of things. Aerial dancing now.
That was also just trying something new.
Aerial dancing, which is
Very different.
a very contrast to your corporate life, scientific life.
I know.
Okay, I know you were forced into this.
No, I was. Like, I think a deal was made.
A deal was made.
Pre-comrades, I said I'm not doing anything. I'm running. And then the deal was that post-comrades that I would take up a different or another activity, especially in that time period where I couldn't run because you need to recover from that. So yeah, I was roped into doing aerial dancing. It's fun.
This one.
It's fun.
I feel like it requires a lot of strength. That way
You would be surprised how
no.
strong I actually am.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it requires.
No,
skill.
so we don't just run. Strength training is part of your running schedule.
Yeah.
It does require a lot of upper body strength, so you need to be able to pull yourself up. But I think I like it because it's fun.
You can do pull-ups.
Hopefully, after doing enough aerial dancing, I can do a pull-up. That's the goal. So that's the transition from aerial dancing to doing a pull-up. Then I've made it. But yeah, no, aerial dancing it's not running. It's not going to the gym. It's fun.
Okay.
And you get to be active while you're having fun.
Active while having fun. Okay, let me answer this question for you. Do you think there's a connection between physical discipline and mental clarity in your career? Yes.
Was that asked and answered?
Yeah.
So clearly that question wasn't for me.
Well,
so how do you get to that?
Unless you want to say no.
No. I want you to tell me, how do you get to that?
They help. Like, it works that way. Physical.
I feel like if you didn't have, so I agree, if you didn't have I don't know how other people do it, but if I didn't have the one, I think I would struggle with the other one.
So what you do after work, you depressed, what you gonna do? Sit with the walls and
you go run. Or if running is not your thing, you could do something, whatever is your thing. I feel so much better. I feel like I can tackle whatever it is that I was struggling with after I've exercised.
Yes.
So let's say it's not focused on running, but after exercising, I physically just feel so much better.
You just confirmed something. I used to tell my cousin one time, I was like, we'll have like a homework in high school that I wouldn't understand how to do it. Then after that, put my bag at home, or my bicycle, put my bag at home, then go straight for athletics for a training session. When I come back, I do that thing. I figure it out. I don't know how.
It's a weird phenomenon. And you know what the thing is? It's not like you were thinking about solving that problem. Yes. You were there just working out.
Yes.
But for some odd reason, after that, there's clarity and something that you were struggling with. Yes. It's now you can tackle it.
Yeah. So I just, you confirmed it. I'm not crazy. I've been wanting my whole life.
You're very normal. You're very normal.
Okay. So let's see. We are very professional. Like it's like your professionalism is top tier.
Oh wow.
So I don't understand why would someone say that?
Oh, someone said that. Yeah. Oh wow. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
Why would someone say that? Because that is who I am.
Oh, that's who you are.
Yeah. Wait.
Just...
You need to read it again. Someone said that my professionalism is top tier. Wow. You're welcome, Sasol.
Okay. Okay.
That's so nice.
Okay. That's cool. But what does it, like your profession, what does it mean to you beyond just showing up?
It's who I am.
You
It's
get
what I
things
put
done.
in my work. It's
Yeah.
I take what I do very seriously. I also take my output very seriously. I take what I need to deliver to someone very seriously. I'm the crazy person that, Craig, if you come to me and you say, Chandre, I need 100%, I'll be like, I got you. And then as I turn around, I'm like, he actually meant he needs 200%. Shoot, I need to figure out how to give him 200%. So for me, we don't do mediocre. We don't just do things for the sake of it. When you're doing something, make sure that you put in all the effort to give good results at the end of the day.
Yeah. See now.
Oh, but that person is very nice.
You see now, once I start my company, I know who to call, people that I need to call, that are intelligent. People that get things done.
We get things done.
So
when you think I feel like you're going to ask me something very difficult.
No. They mentioned you're a great cook as well.
Oh, wow. Who are these people you are talking to?
You're a great cook. You make nice food. So what's your go-to meal? Let's see.
I don't have a go-to meal. I'm a good cook.
You're just a good cook.
I'm a good cook. You want the curry? I'm from Cape Town. We do curries. You want a stew? I can do a stew. You want Western meal?
Hey, we're staying here tonight.
So
we're gonna have a meal.
I think I just love. I love cooking.
Yeah.
When I have the time to cook, or when I have the time to cook for people, I bake as well. I'm just top tier like that.
Okay, top tier. This is professional.
Exactly.
Okay, then I don't know why they say this.
Oh gosh.
But you're financially savvy.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, like you're surprised as well. Like, oh.
Who knows that? How do people know, or what do they equate to financial savvy?
Like you plan things out.
But like I just said, I'm very routine based, so it would not make sense for me to have my life in order, but my finances are a mess.
That's good. So you're financially savvy, goal-oriented, and strategic in life. Definitely. So with all of that, what's one money mindset or habit that helps you feel empowered financially? Teach us money.
Saving. Having investments. You must invest. So I think I started saving the first time I got a bursary. So it was that was the first time, because it's the first time I actually had money. But I mean, you don't, I think what we tend to do when we have money is spend, because I'm rich now, in quotes. For me, I always told myself, like, you get what you need and you save the rest. And I think I've been saving since then. So that's why I've been able to do what I needed to do in life and to have what I need, and to a point where I have what I want, because I'm very good at saving and investing my money. That's something I think everyone should do, unless you grow up rich, which most of us don't.
Yeah, it's not helping out anymore.
Yeah.
So, but easy peasy. So, okay, actually, I have.
Ooh.
I thought I was done, but I actually have a.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not a big deal.
Oh, for you, because you're asking the question.
It's not a big deal.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, it's not a big deal. Okay, two actually. The other ones are just, it's fine. If you could tell your younger self, but I asked you, but I put it in a different way. If you could tell your younger self one thing at the start of a career, what would it be?
If I could tell my younger self one thing at the start of my career, what would it be? Go for what you want. Go for what you want.
Easy peasy.
Go for what you want. Who's going to stop you?
Nobody, actually. Except you.
And exactly. And if someone says no, go knock on another door. Go the other direction. Like, who's going to stop you?
Yeah. So, what's one misconception people have about what you do?
About what I do?
Yeah. Oh, I think you're going to say...
I was thinking about me. Like,
now you're going to answer that as well.
Let's start with the work one first. Misconception as in what I do at Sasol.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I don't even think people understand what I do in general. So it becomes a little bit difficult. You know, when you work for Sasol and you're
now
not...
we have this podcast.
No, but you know how difficult it is when you're not... And I don't want to say just a scientist or just an engineer, but now when you go into the nitty-gritty of what it is that you actually do, because if I go around saying I'm an incubation specialist, people are like, what is that? So then you have to go into detail. So in general, I think post being a scientist in the lab, it's always started to become difficult to explain what it is that I do. And also your job evolves.
Yeah.
What your job description says might not necessarily be what you do.
Exactly. So the other side.
Oh, what is the misconception people have of me? That I'm super serious. I'm funny. I have a sense of humor. Just don't ask me to make a joke. But I'm funny. I promise you.
You're funny. You are very funny.
No, people think I'm very serious, but I think that's who I am at work. When I need to be serious, but those who know me know I'm funny.
You know you're funny. I know you're funny. Definitely. When I first saw it, I was like,
It's the face. It's the face.
The face was like, don't even come near me.
That's the face. No, but I've gotten that a lot.
So you inside like, I'm excited to see you. But the face was like, get out of here.
Yeah, but what you just said, I've gotten a lot. People who don't know me, that either meet me for the first time or see me, it's like, she's very serious. I can't ask her. And then as soon as I crack a smile, then it's like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So.
Well, that's one thing when I'm that side as well. I had a lot of people say like, people are afraid of you. I was like, afraid of me? I don't eat people.
It's the face.
I don't understand.
Tell them that we're not clowns. We don't walk with smiles on our faces the whole day.
The whole day, like...
You're weird if you do that.
Hey, you know what? You establish yourself in this career. I have not.
You still have a way to go.
Still have a long way to go. So, unless you want to swap.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So, one word answers, right? With this one.
Ooh.
Okay, not even one word. Okay. But how many earrings do you own?
How many? Did you just ask how many earrings? Not piercings, earrings. I don't know. A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
A lot. Even the funny ones.
Let's just say a lot. Like you said one word at all. A lot.
No, I said like it's not a one word also. Okay. A lot.
Many.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not gonna ask about piercing. That's why. Now I have my answer, but okay, fine. I was gonna say early bird or night owl.
Early bird.
One word to describe your journey so far.
My journey so far. Transformative.
A book or a resource that's changed how you think.
Oh, reading is very hard for me. I don't have the attention span. Resource as in?
Podcast.
See, then I have to remember what the podcast name is. You know what? There's also very interesting. So person, I would say, and I'm looking at the name there, Simon Sinek.
Oh, okay.
His podcasts are good. His way of speaking.
Recently, he's been talking a lot about importance of friendship, and
So he's moved away a lot from the leadership talk to the friendship talk. I find his talks quite inspirational. And then there's another guy. I think his podcast is Diary of a CEO.
Yes.
I like
Stephen
his.
Butler.
Yeah, his is quite good as well.
Yeah. And you are in a podcast.
I'm telling you. So I think podcasts are the thing. It's the thing.
You are in a podcast and you did the other podcast. Like,
Yeah. Wait. Is it?
great.
You know which one I also like? Is it P2 square? Are you laughing because I'm horribly wrong?
You know what? Great. Let's pause this. We're done. We're done for the show. I want to cry now.
I
It's fine.
apologize. I got the square part right.
Yeah, I got it right.
See?
P squared.
See, so why are we laughing?
It's fine. I said you're funny. Isn't it?
Very inspirational people.
But what's your guilty pleasure after a long week?
I don't know if I can say it on here. I love a glass of red wine, so that's my guilty pleasure after a long week.
Somehow in your PhD, it happened to show up there.
You see, so I curated it from there, and it's still like my guilty pleasure.
You must ferment some wine here and stuff.
That sounds dangerous.
Dangerous. The boss was like, she's so secretive. She's so professional. I know nothing about it. Let me just watch this episode.
I'm telling you, I must say, given
this.
that my boss literally told me, how is it that you don't, like, we know stuff, but we don't know anything at the same time? I'm like, and then I go, I'm an open book
I let
ask.
you know what I want you to know.
Yeah, and I'm an open book ask.
And then when they ask you, like, where did
No,
that?
exactly.
Never to ask me that.
No, that's
Okay.
none of your business.
Okay. Last one.
These
Three
cards.
again.
These
I should have
cards.
picked 5 for you. Make it
5. Wow.
Oh, you like them? You
I
like
need
them
to get
because-
these cards.
You need to get them. One more. Okay, perfect. You're in court, so no lies.
Lie detector time.
Oh. What is your all-time favorite toy? I told you.
A toy. Does- Does my... No, does AirPods count? No, I don't have a... I don't have an all-time toy. I'm a grown-up.
Yeah, that's not me. I told you, it's the kids'
Giving
version.
me a kiddies kid. We need to skip that one. That's a weird one.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure
No,
out.
there isn't. Like,
Yeah.
even if I try to think about it, if I was a child, it would probably be a
Yeah.
doll.
You still have
Like a
doll?
Barbie. No.
No.
Who has Barbies?
Okay, this is the one then.
Oh.
At what age do you think people can fall in love, and at what age should people marry?
That's a funny one. If I was a kid, or if I'm answering it as adult Chandre.
No, your answer is Chandre. That's why I picked the one.
So
Like, I
the
like
question
kids
was,
version.
at what age should people fall in love and then
at what
get
age
married?
you should get married.
I don't think there's an age.
Yep.
I don't think there's an
Everyone that
age.
comes here is like, there's no age.
There's no age for marriage, and there's no age. I think you need to for marriage. I think you need to be at least financially stable. All of those
Even
grown up
for
things.
love.
For love, you don't need to have money to fall in love.
No, you don't need money to fall in love. But I'm saying, like, the age.
Hey, but aren't you need to be. See, but you see, this was a quick question,
see,
and now
that's
you're like going into, and then you're getting me to go into details because now I'm starting to think.
Yeah, you see, that's why our friend,
Mm-hmm.
the husband was like, hey, man, what are these questions?
Because I'm like, I can
I
give
know.
you the answer, but then you're like, really? Is that really? Can you? And then I'm gonna start thinking. So,
Yeah.
so for now,
That's why God's favorite child's husband was saying, hey, what are these questions?
and I love that you are mentioning this because God's favorite child is gonna be very happy
What?
because you are saying God's favorite child.
Oh. She will laugh in the whole episode, like, I'm very happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, third one, how do you feel when someone is angry with you?
Sad.
Sad.
Mm.
You.
Mm.
Very funny.
It's gonna depend. See, that's a quick answer, but actually, it's gonna depend.
Yeah.
What are they angry about? And then I go into more detail to say, but then it's their problem.
Nothing to do with you.
They must get over it.
Okay. Fourth one. If you had to choose only 3 words, man. If you had a time machine for a day, what would you do with it?
If I had a time machine for a day, what would I do with the time machine? That's an odd question. I don't understand.
Oh, would you go into the future?
Oh,
what would you do?
What would I do if I had a time machine for a day? I wish I was 5 years old. Not for the time machine, to be able to answer the question.
When I go back to being 5, you can use that as well.
No, because then I need to remember why, even though that was not the question. If I had a time machine, oh no, I know what I would do.
You want to see yourself in 10 years then?
No, like I take away wars, all of the wars that I have, like all of these things, because it's my time machine. I can do whatever I want to. It doesn't need to be something related to me.
Okay.
So why not?
That's not happening. Yeah, it's nice for dreams and stuff.
Hey, we can dream, eh?
Last one.
I want to hear
If you had to choose only 3 words to describe me, what would you say?
To describe who?
Me.
You, as in Greg, the interviewer. Or not is that what we call you?
No.
No. What do we call you?
Greg.
Oh, Greg. 3 words to describe you. That's so not fair.
Now I'm pulling Chandre's face. Be careful.
No, I'm thinking because I want it to be authentic, based on what I know so far.
Okay.
But it's not going to be 3 words. It's going to be 3 short things.
Okay.
Very good interviewer.
A win is a win.
You make people feel at ease.
Okay.
Which is for me a big deal. Very professional.
Very professional. I learn from the best.
You're very welcome.
Third one?
Oh, there was another one. Wasn't that 3? Are you sure?
Very professional. Good interviewer.
Make people feel at ease.
Oh.
Are you trying to squeeze like another one out of me?
No. I'm not trying to squeeze anything out of you, but okay. But, thank you. You need to rush somewhere, so let me not take the whole Saturday. And,
this was very nice. It was good.
Yeah, and thank you. I hope someone out there, definitely there will be now, who'll be watching this, and I know a couple of names that will be watching.
I know someone is going to be laughing from start to finish.
Yeah, but yeah, I know it's difficult for you to come and have a discussion like this, but you're coming out of your shell, which is a good thing. And I love to see it. So,
but I told you when we started.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and give my best.
Yes, and you did.
Yes, exactly.
You did. You answered all the questions.
You see, I didn't at one point say, no, that's not happening today. So,
yeah. Okay.
Well done to you.
I did a good job.
You did.
But yeah, thank you just having discussion with me. And like I usually say, I hope whatever we discussed, someone can resonate with your journey, whether it be running, your discipline. I hope something. Definitely. Everybody has a story. You have a story. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And then people that watch the episode, please subscribe, like. I know Chandre hasn't subscribed as yet, but I'll
send me the link.
I'll talk to her afterwards. But okay, cheers. Good.